Hi everybody, something a little bit different. We don't always just go hunting and fishing. Another outdoor activity that we have is gardening. I'm a 5th generation farmer. I can't get it out of my blood. Even though I don't actively farm anymore, I still got to have my hands in dirt. So what we've got going on this year, we're past the frost-free date. We started planting our crops. Our crops, meaning our garden vegetables. And this year, I've got tomato plants growing. I think I probably put too many tomato plants in. My wife said, let's get a dozen, and I think I probably got a couple dozen. It's just once you get planting, you just want to keep on planting. I've got a row of peppers, I've got some squash, some zucchini, some cucumbers, a couple of rows of beans on this trellis behind me, hog panel trellis. And then I'm standing in 5 rows of sweet corn, which is just now finally coming up. And I'm going to have to get busy weeding that. Didn't want to touch it until I started seeing the sweet corn plants coming up. This garden hasn't been worked in a couple of years. My old rototiller gave up, and last year I just wasn't going to buy a new one because you couldn't buy one, number one, and I couldn't get my old one fixed. This year I found a Troy Bilt identical to the one that I had years ago, and I decided that we're going to get back into gardening. So I'm going to just do a little quick row by row of what we got going on here in this garden, and then throughout the year we'll be updating it as to how things are growing. This outside row is a combination of some zucchini and some squash. I think we got acorn squash and butternut squash, a few tomato plants. Here we have 6 tomato plants, another 6 tomato plants, 6 more tomato plants, and a row of red bell peppers. Down in that white hoop house is going to be a raised bed. I haven't got topsoil in that yet. And then behind that is a hog panel trellis, which has zucchini and cucumbers. And the cucumbers will grow up that trellis. The cucumber plants will grow up that trellis, and it should be easy picking. And as I said before, this is the area that's kind of weedy. I've just been waiting to see if things would germinate and come up, and I see that the corn is now starting to come up, as well as the green beans. The green beans are a pole type, so they climb up this hog panel trellis. And I'm going to get the grandkids over here, and we're going to get the weeding here real soon. As I said, something a little bit different than the normal type of videos that we do, but still something that's very important to us. We like fresh vegetables, we can tomatoes, tomato sauce, salsa, love green beans. Everything that we grow in the garden we'll use. So I'm going to just start this as a series for this year, call it 2021 Gardening, and periodically put updates in as our crops are growing, and even into the fall when we start harvesting. So I want to thank you for watching this video. I want to thank you for tuning in, as always. And until the next time, take care and God bless.